Are you struggling with frozen shoulder? In this video, I'm going to show you easy self-massage to get rid of all the pain and restriction. I used this self-massage 5 years ago when I went through frozen shoulder and made full recovery without any medication or surgery. So I want you to get better now. Hi, Kimio Matthews here. I'm a New York licensed massage therapist and owner of Stony Point Massage. My channel, Kimio's Health Tips, will give you the best home remedies for stress and shoulder tension. And you'll learn simple 5-minute exercise and self-massage and lots of health tips. So if you're new here, I encourage you to subscribe. I'm doing 3-part series for frozen shoulder. So if you haven't watched part 1 and part 2, click YouTube card above and come back after watching them. So there are 3 steps for self-massage. So step number 1, why self-massage instead of stretch exercise? So when you have frozen shoulder, your muscle tension passed way beyond normal state, and it won't stretch with exercise. In fact, it can do more harm than good by forcing it to stretch. For frozen shoulder remedy, timing is crucial. There is a time to massage, time to stretch, and time to strengthen in stages in that order. So step number 2, frequency is the key for success of frozen shoulder remedy. Do 5 to 10 minute session 3 to 5 times a day. Step number 3, massage until the tension goes away, not until the pain goes away. I often see people stop massaging as soon as the pain goes away. The problem is what causing the pain and restriction is the muscle tension, and the pain is a symptom. So you need to focus on the cause. Stopping too early leaves you with tight muscle, so your shoulder will stay restricted and more chance for reoccurrence. If your issue is muscular, you need to deal with your muscles. Make sense? So you need to become familiar with your muscle. As you massage, you will notice pain spot. And when you touch it, you may find small nodules or band of tight muscles. And that's the trigger points. And it can refer pain to other areas. That's when things get complicated. Because trigger points refer pain to other places, it's hard to find where the pain comes from. That means where you are feeling pain is not necessarily the cause of the pain. I'm going to give you a few examples. When you have a tension headache, it's caused by trigger points in your neck and shoulder. When you have sciatic pain, it may be caused by trigger points in your gluteus muscle. If you want the pain to go away by itself without self-massage, you can do that. But it might take 2 years or even longer. When I had frozen shoulder 5 years ago, I went to many healthcare professionals: orthopedic doctor, physical therapist, chiropractor, acupuncturist, and several massage therapists. And after all, what works with this trigger point therapy? Good news is you can do it yourself. You can start working on it today and get better quickly. Okay, so let's start self-massage. So I'm going to introduce you a few massage tools. When you are working on muscle tensions and frozen shoulder, massage tools are your best friend. So, first one is this TheraCane. You may have it at home, similar tools, and use that. It doesn't have to be exact tool, but like this cane-shaped tool, you can use. So, how you use it? This and where? Top of your shoulder. This is good even when you don't have frozen shoulder, because everybody has a few knots, trigger points in top of shoulder. Probably it start to develop in elementary school when you are carrying, heavy book bag and stress. Okay, so first you hold the bottom of the cane and hook this cane part onto the shoulder, between neck and shoulder, and then put your arm over, just using the weight of your arm. It works. So you don't need to use your fingers or thumb. Top of shoulder is an awkward area and it's not easy to do. Oh, it feels so good. So you can do for a minute or so. And it's also good to have it by your desk or by the desk in your office. So, every hour you can just do a few minutes to release, make it a habit. And then go along the top of shoulder, especially like the middle of the shoulder. There's a spot and you can walk. So basically you can find spot, there's some time to find the spot, but then you get familiar. Oof, it feels so good. So in this situation with you, with frozen shoulder, I suggest to focus on the shoulder that is affected until you can start to feel release. But in regular time too, I suggest you do this, because shoulder, you get the tension, from working many hours at the desk. Even just the stress gives you the shoulder and neck tension. So, right? Okay. So this is a great tool. I highly recommend. I'm going to post information about the massage tools. So if you're interested, you can look at it and get yours. And next one is silicone cups. These are very handy. A lot of people are not familiar with cupping, and it's kind of scary, right? You see this glass cup and putting the fire in, flame inside. But this is not that kind. It's almost like suction cup. That's what it is. And it doesn't hurt. You can apply while you're working, so it's very handy. You don't have to sit without doing anything. You can do things while you're putting. Especially, I suggest to do on, this upper arm. So I'm going to show you how to do, or maybe I just do here. So put it on your upper arm and press on it. And just pull the side of the cup and like that. And it's on. So you can leave it for 3 to 5 minutes. At least I suggest you get 3 or 4 together. And so you leave it here like this. So basically your upper arms are tight all over. So, you can start from more inside here. Okay, this is good spot. So, right, and then leave it for 3-5 minutes, and then you can start moving. Biceps. Biceps are very important if you're having pain in your joint. That's the biceps that causing, because biceps attach to the joint capsule inside. It gives you the pain that you can't really pinpoint because it's affecting your joint, right? So this is a must to do. And then move to the side. So this is another spot. It's tight. So if this side of your arm is tight, it affects, you can having hard time this movement. This is from shoulder to your side of your arm. So put it you can put from here and then just above your elbow, right? And then move to the back of your arm. Like that. Okay? Whew. And then when you take it off, you just press again and then peel off. Okay? And next one, I think you have some ball around the house, right? Definitely tennis ball. And if you have, this one is lacrosse ball. This is harder, so it works really good. There's a few ways to use. What I did for arm, you can also use with tennis ball or lacrosse ball. So you walk on the wall and you put the ball on the wall and then lean on. You put it on the upper arm on the side. Turn your body and roll the ball side to side. Someplace you feel pain, yeah, that's the trigger point. So keep going like this. And then move this ball a little bit lower and then walking on. You can walk on your arms very easy. So even, at your office, if you can find some wall, you can do. So next one is TheraPillar. This is my favorite tool because I invented during when I had my frozen shoulder. So I came up with this tool. So you can actually make it if you have long socks, just one long sock with 4 tennis balls and 5 rubber bands. That's all it takes, and then put together. You don't have ball and then you want to get one like this, you can order from me. I also put the information in description area later. Okay, so you're gonna use this on the floor. So I'm on the floor. If you have carpeted floor, that's a good place. Or you can put yoga mat on any floor and do this. You can't do it in your bed because it's too soft. It has to be a little bit firm. So, and right down on TheraPillar across, right? Try to put it on the upper back, upper part of your shoulder blade, if you can get. And then stretch your arm, and depending on your mobility, if you can't put your arms above, it's okay. You can be this way or this way. And then just move your body side to side. And basically, On the back, you want to work around your shoulder blade. That's where all the trigger points are, and you want to release. And especially target on the affected side. But anyway, you can do both sides with this because you got 4 balls. Then you can either move your body, like if I can do this right, or you can move TheraPillar. Anyway, so you are hitting different spot, a little bit lower part of your back. And again, you just move side to side. And sometimes you hit really a painful spot. Then you can stay there. Maybe moving is too much. Then you can just stay there and just keep breathing out. And then move down a little bit more. So until you are below your shoulder blades. And I think around here. Good. Yeah. Okay. So now we are going to the side. So of course the side where it's affected, I'm doing on my left side, but if your right shoulder is affected, do on your right and target on that area. This is actually a really important part. So putting TheraPillar in the middle below your armpit, and then move your body back and forth, back and forth. So this is pretty intense. So if pain is too much, just stay there, and if it's too much still, you can put some towels or something. So whatever you can take, that's very important. So, and this is very important for your mobility, because all these areas, your chest to the side, to the back, around your shoulder blade are really tight. That's why you can't move your arm. You cannot move your shoulder, right? So, and then also pretty painful. You don't have to move if it's too much to do this. Just stay there and just keep breathing out, right? And then move the TheraPillar a little bit down, and then again, same thing. This part is always, I think, a lot of tension. For most of people have tension here. So it's a good place, even you don't have a frozen shoulder. Yeah. Up to below your breast. So, and then just continue. Okay. And you can also use 1 ball if you don't have 4 balls. So before you can make a TheraPillar, or you buy the TheraPillar, you can use single ball to do all the same. It just takes a little more time because you're using 1 ball instead of 4, right? But you can do same thing, apply on here, lying down. And also same thing, just putting 1 ball under your body, and then just move side to side. Okay, so that's it for today's self-massage. The question of the day: what kind of treatment are you receiving so far? Physical therapy, chiropractor, massage, acupuncture, or something else? Answer in the comment section below. I'm posting video like this every week on Tuesday. So if you don't want to miss my video, subscribe below. So I'll see you next week. Bye bye.